Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Appalachian State Mountaineers taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Mountaineers will kick it away first.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
The give to the back. Sweet cut there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Brings up second down.
Scanning the field, it's Hurley. On the run, still looking. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Brings up third down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side. Touchdown, Monarchs! And once he got loose, it was all over. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The AT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Appalachian State's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Can't get him to the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. got it in the middle. It's Curse.
The first down pass.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot.
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll put the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Appalachian State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
Splits the uprights. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's a live ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On second down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
The Mountaineers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
You got to be able to finish plays, and that running back had it, man. He had a first down. He just could not hold on to the football. You got to be able to finish runs. That's one thing this coaching staff is always preaching to their backfield.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows if that happens again, he's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Monarchs will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Hurley. Trying to get to nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Using his feet to buy time. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Bounced right back to them.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's high. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lets it fly. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing the turnover. 3rd down coming up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with it.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. And I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Looking downfield, it's Hurley. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Alexander. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he intercepts it. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Norfolk to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
The Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. Off play action. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
First down for the offense.
Going up top on first down. Using the quick game. There's a live football. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
You know, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, App State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up by 34 over Mississippi State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. Moving out of the pocket. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The fair catch called for and made. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that.
And he's running in the open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. This offense has a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Old Dominion, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Gets it out fast. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Hines. Makes a catch and knocked down. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hurley. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too.
It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense, have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards, or make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Got his man quickly. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, ODU! On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Bulldozes his way through. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man down the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On second down, looking again to throw. They're working that left side. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. To the air on first down. Caught. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Going to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Good right down the boulevard. Just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the fourth quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Hurley. And the pressure will get there. The sack down in the waning moments, that could be a costly play. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Appalachian State.
And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
App State.
Man, you feel for the kicker. He had a chance to tie this game in the fourth quarter. Didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, and he knocks it off the post.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us.